Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Steve Nicol with us, as is Stewart Robson, who is fine, by the way, just a little pale with the makeup today.
Yeah, I think the makeup girl got me wrong, didn't she? Really?
It just matches your suit.
Yeah.
Robbo, as you say, we know Stevie is biased. Of course, that you famously had against him after the Champions League final. Will Liverpool finish top four?
Yes, I think they will.
Yeah.
I think the manager will come in and do a decent job. They've got a decent squad. They've got good players. The interesting thing will be, will he change the style? Because Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp were all about high pressing, high intensity, get the ball forward, people making forward runs. Usually Dutch coaches are slightly more... They're slower in their build-up play. They like to keep possession rather than Jurgen Klopp, which was a high-intensity game style. So that'll be interesting. Stevie, what do you think?
No, I don't care about Stevie. I'll go on to the next question.
Not bothered, is he?
He's not bothered.
No.
Stevie, who is more likely to score more goals this season? Rasmus Højlund, Gabriel Jesus, or Nico Jackson?
Oof. Oh. Well, I don't think it's going to be Jesus.
He's not going to play that much,
Because he's probably maybe not going to play.
Right.
Jackson's...
Did he get 17 last season?
He did, 17.
That surprised me. But then probably a lot of them were in the last weeks of the season.
Wow, still, momentum.
God, that's hard.
Is it? I would say Jackson over Højlund, wouldn't you?
I think I'm going to end up saying that.
OK, well, don't feel pressure.
Only because he somehow got 17 last year.
Right.
And...
What's this you, Robbo?
Yeah, Jackson.
Well, I'm interested to see what Zexi does for Manchester United, whether he's going to play alongside Højlund or whether they're going to be swapping round. And if Chelsea don't buy another centre forward, Nico Jackson is the centre forward, and he will score goals. He's got great pace. Yes, he's not a great finisher at the moment, but he will get chances, and I think he's going to get better.
So is Jackson the answer?
Jackson's the answer for me.
City beats City. City beats City. Celtic beats City, Stevie. Rangers did OK against United. How would Celtic and Rangers do if they were in the Premier League?
They'd be fighting against relegation.
Yeah. Now, if you take it back to Craig's era, they'd have a better chance, would you say? Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the 80s, Rangers would probably have come second in the league because Souness had gone up there and spent a lot of money. A lot of the best
He asked Steve Nicol to go with him.
No, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
And why didn't you go?
I don't know where they... Oh, it was at Liverpool, wasn't it?
But most of the players were going from Liverpool and all the top clubs.
No, not at that time they weren't.
Terry Butcher, Gary Stevens, the England Bear. There was Ray Wilkins was there.
None of them were at Liverpool.
Yeah, but they're all...
Mark Walters. He was Liverpool.
No, Woodsy went.
Yeah.
But they were all further on in their career than I was.
Now, since then, the Scottish League's gone.
Yeah, I mean,
down.
listen, Rangers and Celtic can't get in the Champions League right now.
Nope.
I mean, they've got to qualify, right?
Yeah, and then they get thrashed in the group stages.
Is that the case this year? I thought Celtic get immediate entry.
Yeah, maybe, Robert, with the new format.
With the new format.
Well, if that's correct, though, then that's the first time for a long while.
It is, yeah, because the format's changed.
So, yeah.
Favourite Olympic sport besides that? Well, soccer's not really an Olympic sport, is it? It shouldn't be there.
I would say, because you don't see it very often, and I do a bit of indoor rowing, as you know, Dan.
I've been a bit of indoor rowing.
I think outdoor, the rowing is fantastic. When Great Britain were brilliant at it, with Steve Redgrave.
Yeah, Sir Steve Redgrave.
Sir Steve, yeah.
Rowing!
Yeah, I like the sport.
Wow.
You know how tough it is. If you do it on a...
tough it is. Oh. Hey, the question is tough and all, but I'm going to watch that.
100 metres is my favourite.
It's got to be athletics.
The 100 metres is unbelievable.
Any of the athletics events.
Oh, loads of rowing.
Oh, here we go. I knew that was...
No, actually, when you say exciting, then...
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on, look.
This is very similar to what's good. Where is it on the Seine? That's going to be held, I think, in France.
And apparently,
look at the back of that boat. Look at his boat.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you crashed into somebody. What's going on?
They will still beat you.
We need another trip. We need another trip that involves rowing or something. This was, of course, in Madrid, by the way, where we had a race and Stevie won against Robbo, who bangs on all the time about his rowing.
Actually, you got a better style, I think, Stevie. Having looked at that, you had a bit of rhythm, didn't you?
It must be natural then, because I certainly never practiced it.
If you were to give yourself a FIFA rating, what would it be, and what would be your best attribute?
Well,
So obviously, right, so it's out of...
you've got to know what FIFA ranking.
Yeah, well, that was a FIFA ranking.
So out of 100... You do FIFA. You're the voice of FIFA.
Yeah, I do it, but I don't play it myself.
So out of 100, 100's obviously the top. So where would Stevie would be in the 80s, I would say. Like back in his peak.
Yeah.
I'd say you probably in the 60s.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it? It depends when you're talking about. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Versatility, I think, would be Stevie's speciality. You could put him anywhere, couldn't you? Yours, tackling, maybe? Tackling would be the highest attribute. Tackling, passing, shooting, running.
I varied.
Stamina, I bet
it varied depending what club and what team I was playing for.
Right.
So when I was at Arsenal, I suppose I would be aggressive in midfield, so tackling was a high...
Tackling, yeah.
And then when you went to West Ham, they wanted to do different things, so yeah. So I would say... Yeah. So I would say... I'd say, all right, tackling. Go with tackling.
What were you laughing at?
I'm just wondering where you're pulling all that stuff for.
What stuff?
Well, running and tackling.
I know FIFA, don't I? I used to play it a lot.
Oh, so you don't play it now, I do it?
I had children, marriage, and they'll have to do research for this show.
Well, that takes you about 5 minutes.
How dare you?
I mean, Kay was in 2 hours earlier than you yesterday.
Just get makeup done and things, don't
Oh, dear.
Are you saying she needs two hours of makeup?
Not just that's what happens.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that at all, Stephen.
I'm just asking.
No.
I just asked you.
HR.
No, I'm just saying that's where that has to happen. So, anyway, we edit that out. If you were to give yourself a... Oh, no, we've done that. Start, bench or drop. Antony, Sancho, Garnacho.
How's Garnacho in this?
Yeah, Garnacho has to be in the team at the moment because the other two aren't very good. Sancho could be a good player, but he hasn't shown it at Manchester United. He's going to have to go somewhere else. I know he's on the USA tour, but he's not going to be in Manchester United's team at the start of the season.
Who would you
For the
choose,
question,
Sancho or Antony?
In terms of what I've seen, the potential, I would say Sancho is better than Antony, without doubt.
Yeah.
Antony has shown me nothing to suggest he was a good signing.
Yeah, for this question, it's got to be Sancho for what he did in the Champions League. And then it's got to be Antony, because Garnacho shouldn't even be in the conversation.
With the Olympics right around the corner, who would win a 100-metre race between Stevie and Robbo in their prime? Good question.
I think I would have won that, Robbo, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Hey!
Race.
What? I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Were you one of the quickest at Liverpool then?
I went slow.
I asked you, were you one of the quickest at Liverpool?
I would say I would be up there.
So you didn't do any tests and sort of work out where you were? No,
nobody was interested in all that nonsense.
How was your rating of speed?
I would be if of the squad of
FIFA.
if of the squad of 24, I would be probably about 8th.
Okay, well, it depends what sort of squad you're playing with, then, isn't it?
It was the Arsenal squad at the time, which had some good players.
Okay, so you're 8th fastest?
Yeah.
Right.
But I'd be up the top of the power endurance, I would say.
Stamina?
Speed endurance.
Right, okay.
Making run after run after run.
Right.
Totally different thing, Dan.
Okay.
Bleep test.
Bleep test?
Yeah, the bleep test.
Where were you in the rankings of Liverpool?
I won the bleep test.
No. No, he's saying he was 8th fast.
No, he won it, so he won the bleep test.
I won the bleep test.
Which is purely stamina.
Right. But what about speed?
I'm trying to think who I would say was quicker than me.
Craig Johnston?
Craigie might have been.
No, I think Stevie's got you, Robbo. He definitely was an 8th.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah. So you lost at FIFA?
When I saw that photo of you playing for Notts County, I don't think you were very fast then, were you?
I think it's fair to say I'd lost the edge. I'd lost the edge on that particular skill.
That brings us to the end of today's show. Thank you very much. Just a reminder, ESPN FC will be back tomorrow. No, Robbo, he's off on your adventure.
Yes, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Yeah, then Newark the next night.
Lovely.
So, yeah,
all
happening.
It's all happening. You're here with me, Stevie, yeah? Tomorrow?
Oh, yes.
Lovely.
I'm glad to be here.
Get in early, get our prep done.
Yes, glad to be here.
We'll be back then tomorrow for more. Be sure to join us. Have a safe trip, Robbo.
Thank you very much, yes.
Back in the studio again?
I will be.
Oh,
29th, I think, and then the 7th.
Be back for a day.
Yeah, apparently so.
Wow. What's the point of that?
What's the point, Robbo?
Yeah, what is the point?